What's up, y'all? We back at it with another chapter of Dandadan Chapter 217. Hey, look, man. There's times where you see characters get hurt and you don't mind. You're like, hey, man, shit happens. That's life. But then there's characters that get hurt and you get upset about it. And that's how I feel after reading this chapter. Your boy's on death's door. We don't know if he's going to survive after what just happened to him in this chapter. And it has me mad as hell. Granted, he awakened this new power, but damn the power, man. Keep my boy alive. And I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to have it where Momo awakens her powers or is able to tap into her powers after seeing her friend or the love of her life at death's door. I imagine that's what they're going to try to do in the next chapter, but I'm upset with it. I'm really upset with this chapter, man. I mean, it was good overall, but I was pretty damn pissed. But we have it where, you know what I'm saying, the chapter starts off, you got the little mummy, he's on a motorcycle, not motorcycle, but he's on a bicycle, riding on the white strips. You know, everything outside of the color white, you know, is an infinite void. It's like space or whatever. And you have it where, you know, he's riding, going to attack Okarun as well as Momo, and you see that Okarun has made this lightsaber-like sword, and Momo's looking like, yo, this shit is amazing. Like, yo, this is great. Like, yo, this is crazy. That's so awesome. And as she's saying that, as she's praising your boy Okarun, I imagine it made him nervous, shy, timid, because then you have it where the stick, the sword, it gets limp. As crazy as hell. And I feel like they did that to be funny as hell. I don't know. I feel like that was a joke. That was a pun. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. But yeah, the lightsaber goes limp. It starts hanging over. And you got it where she's looking like, what's going on? And he's like, yo, give me a second, man. I just started learning how to summon my spiritual power. Give me time to concentrate. Like, yo, you're making this hard for me. I got this, this rod, this stick from Seiko, and you know, I'm trying to use it. And you got Momo saying, my grandmother gave you that? I feel like that right there should help her memories come back fast as well, because she realizing that this should help her realize that the stuff her grandma spoke of is actually true. Because remember, since Momo memories are gone, you remember at the beginning of the series, she thought the stuff her grandma said was pretty much Momo jumbo, not really true, just stuff that old people say. But as the series went on, she started to realize her grandma was speaking the truth. And I feel like this may cause a similar situation. But anyway, you have it where the guy on the bicycle, the mummy, he's going back again to approach, them and attack them. And at the same time, you got the other aliens attacking them as well, making that little gravity thing, trying to push them back. But Okarun, he stands his ground. He's able to keep them from falling off of the white strips on the street. But you got it where he says, like, yo, we're really screwed. Eventually, we're about to fall. And you see that Momo is actually scared. And you got it with the guy on the bicycle. He comes across, he goes to slash at him, but your boy parries it with his lightsaber. But like I said, I love the fact that he's standing up to him. This guy is fighting everybody to protect the woman he loved. That's amazing to see, because at the same time he's facing this mummy guy, you got the other aliens doing that little forced gravity move of theirs, and it's like constantly hitting Okarun, but he's still standing ground because he doesn't want Momo to be hurt in any way. Like I said, I really love the fact that he's standing up to everybody for that. But then you have it where, we see someone located the whistle, and they say, why of all people, why do you have the whistle? And we see it's the guy, the girl that's wearing a crossbone armor suit. I'm not gonna lie, that suit just looks dope as hell. I don't care what nobody said. I really love the suit. Now, she has a ring behind her back. I don't know if that's from a portal opening or if that's part of her suit. I really wish it was part of her suit. But you got it where she's looking at them with the whistle, and she's like, yo, why do you guys have the whistle? I want to kill you guys, not help you. And you see that she's mad, she's upset, she's pissed. Of course, you got the other aliens. They're looking like, yo, what are you doing here? Like, we don't even want to fight you. We don't have no beef with you. We just want those two right there. But of course, she has a flashback when she's talking to German Saint, and she's asking for a new suit, because the suit she has is weak. She wants more power to accomplish her goals. And he's willing to give her this new suit, but he says, you have to do me a favor. And the favor is, if you hear someone blow that whistle, the suit will take you to that location, and you are to help that person. Now, this is a job, not a request. So when you go to do this job, make sure you do it properly and you see it through. And you got it. That right there is pissing her off. She's upset about it, but she's the type of person that will fulfill her duty because she wants this new, more powerful suit, which isn't the suit that she's currently wearing. And you got it where she starts fighting on their behalf, on Okarun and Momo's behalf, and starts fighting the giant head aliens. I don't know why, but their name escapes me at the current moment. But you got it where she's like beating the hell out of them, and it looks funny. And you got it where they're saying like, yo, you're helping us? What's going on? Okarun is saying it. And she's like, as if I would help you, you know what I'm saying, kill these Serpo aliens. That's who they are, the Serpos. I don't know why I forgot that, but you got it where she says that, but at the same time, she's still helping them. But granted, I guess she's looking at it as a way to get new power, to get stronger, but she's beating the hell out of these guys. She's got these guys flying left and right, knocking them into the void. But as they're fighting against the Serpos, well, as that, you know what I'm saying, as she's fighting against the Serpos, you got it where the mummy goes to attack Okarun again, and Okarun starts fending him off. And you see that he's thinking about the different stuff that he learned in his training, which really makes me think of the Karate Kid. You know how wax on, wax off. You may look at a task that you're given as a chore, but really it's training your body, shaping your reaction and stuff like that. And you have it where he's thinking about different stuff he learned when he was cleaning the floors. He was able to bend down low and dash forward. You see that he uses that against the mummy. When he was cleaning the wall, he was using a reach stick and, you know what I'm saying, to actually clean the wall. And that's the same as propelling the blade from up distance, like an upward strike. And you see that he's using all these cleaning lessons that he learned or that he's been doing over the past few weeks in his actual combat. And you have it where he manages to slash the arm of this mommy off, and it looks dope as hell to see that he's able to utilize his chores as his fighting technique. And you got it when Momo herself is observing, and she's saying like, yo, this is wicked, like, yo, nice one, Okarun. But then you have it, because it is a mummy, his bandages are starting to reattach, and you have it where as it's reattaching, it manages to pierce your boy Okarun in the heart. Yeah, I'm looking at the location of where the blade hits, and yeah, it's on his left side. And unless he's like the rare, small, few people who have it where their heart is actually on their right side, it looks as if he just got pierced in the heart. And I feel like if they did say, oh, no, his is on the right side, people would consider that to be an ass pull because of how long, because they never really gave us example of that before. They never really mentioned it before now. And just in case you don't know, yeah, people can be born with their heart on the right side. It's very odd. I forgot the name of it. I don't know how many of y'all seen the movie, what's it called, Ninja Assassin? Is it called Ninja Assassin? I think it's called Ninja Assassin. But in that movie, one of the main characters, she got stabbed in the heart, but it really wasn't her heart because it was on the right side because she was born with that defect. They call it a defect, but I mean, everything's normal except your stuff is on the opposite side. So is it really a defect? Well, anyway, Okarun looks like he gets impaled, and that's how the chapter ends. But I imagine they're going to use this as a way for Momo to awaken her powers. She's going to see him in danger. She's going to see him on the verge of death, and that right there is going to trigger her emotions, which is going to also trigger her powers, and then she's going to be like even stronger than she ever was before. I'm imagining that's how it's going to be. And so far, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I wasn't happy about Momo losing her powers, losing her memories, but I've liked the direction it's taken ever since they got back to school. So I don't know, I think it's going to pay off in a big way with the next chapter, or at least the next couple chapters at the very least. But let me know your thoughts on this one down below. And if you like this video, thumb it up, please subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Peace.